Owen,
Rock and roll. Hello, mate. How are you?
very super excited to have you in the Pod Hub. I won't say what the actual name was. We're saying off air.
Nah, the Pod Hub.
The Pod Hub.
Very good.
It wasn't named by me, but I think it could be a good marketing technique. What do you reckon?
I'm passing off for something else.
Yeah.
Yes.
So how have you been, mate? Since I talked to you last time. Last time we were down at Bondi Radio, and
Liam, I've been really good. It was lovely earlier this year. We were chatting at your radio gig, and mate, I've been great, just chipping away and having some small wins. And mate, for the most part, life's really good.
mm-hmm. And so you've been doing I see every day that you're doing your Facebook lives. And you've been doing your online stuff. I've seen you doing your walking group as well.
Yeah.
What's this walking group that you're doing? And is it running, walking?
Yeah, no, it's walk and talk.
Walk and talk.
So, mate, my day job is the Jowett Method.
Okay.
.com. That's I guess you'd say it's mindset training to change your life and your body. It's really, the weight loss is a byproduct. It's more the head stuff. It's the neck up. Mindset training for weight loss and life. I've got walking clubs all around Australia, walk and talk. Members meet up all around Australia. They go for a walk and a talk and a coffee each Saturday morning. And, mate, 7 a.m., 7 p.m, Monday to Friday, I'm coaching live. We've got a couple of hundred members and, mate, it's awesome. It's, I love, I guess, help putting people back together, including myself after, as we said off air, more hits than Elvis, mate. You just come back number 27. Come back number 27. So,
but you always seem to come back and always seem to come back more successful or innovative.
Thank you. You're very kind. Look, it's not easy, but it's one of those things I think, mate, it's the lessons along the way. It's the lessons, mate. So, I often talk about ego, and I had a pretty healthy ego, or I think actually it was unhealthy. It was big. And I made a lot of fuck-ups, made a lot of blunders, and I've had, when we started Vision Personal Training, that was good, but then the ego got the better of me. I'd had enough. I got bored. I said, Andrew, buy me out. I went off and did something else and something else, and then I did body trim and then a medical thing, and, mate, I had some really, really big wins and some really fucking big flops and spills. And, mate, now I'm happy to just have this. I want a sustainable growth, sustainable living.
Yeah.
And I think you could almost call me a minimalist.
A minimalist.
Mate, I've got the 1-bedroom apartment, the go-get car, the 2 dogs, and I just keep it simple and lean.
Yeah.
So I've got a healthy respect, maybe fear of not going back to where I was. I don't, mate. Ego ran my life. I'm not interested in status and notoriety and fame anymore. I just want to build a little life, helping people, chipping away, building tribes. I love tribes. Tribes make me happy. They make me better.
Yeah.
I coach twice a day, and a lot of my mates in business are like, you coach twice a day? Okay, that's a big commitment, but it's service.
Yeah.
So we're taught in business, leverage yourself out of the business, write yourself out of a job. It's good in theory, but then what do you do? I did that and I spent half my life at the strippers. Mate, it's soul destroying. You read all the books, you read the E-Myth, and you do this and you do that. And, mate, I lost all my integrity. I wrote myself out of businesses and jobs and made heaps of dough and had nothing to do and was morally bankrupt. And then I was financially bankrupt not long after. You got to chase purpose, not money.
Yeah.
Service, not status. And I'm the poster boy for the bloke who fucked it all up. Did it, mate? Ego ruled my life. I was an alcoholic. I was an addict. I was never an aggressive, violent criminal per se.
Yeah.
I'd always, didn't break the law, and I didn't purposely aim to hurt people other than myself, because I'd lost my purpose, I'd lost my meaning, I wasn't contributing into society anymore. And you got to, I built the brands and then I took the foot off the gas. That's why I love getting up at 6 a.m, coaching at 7 a.m, and I do 2 things now. I coach my tribe and I speak. Tomorrow I'm out the back of Singleton at Glencore speaking to 300 miners out there about goal setting and life and process and meaning, and love it.
Yeah.
I get up at 4, I'm on the road at 4:30, I'm there by 7:30, speak from 8 till 9, come back. And then in the afternoon, I ride horses 3 days a week, 3 or 4 days a week. I ride horses. I'm obsessed.
Really?
Obsessed, man. I'm not the man from Snowy River. Don't worry. I wish. I wish, but I love it. And I got into horses, mate, because they gave me, they were healing.
Yeah.
And I battled on and I think depression's a funny thing. Well, it's not funny, but it's an interesting thing in that I think a lot of us go through it at times, but I think a lot of it is how we look at things. And Wayne Dyer used to say, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. So you've got to change your lens. So the good thing about me losing everything and everything broke in my life, well, you either neck yourself or you start the journey. You start. I crawled into AA, and that was 2 years ago. And mate, fuck, it was tough.
Yeah.
But happiest I've ever been.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean I'm happy all the time. It's not like I'm some euphoric nutter. I still have my moments, but I've learnt the strategies. If I'm having a pity party, if I'm feeling flat and down, I go to the gym, I practice gratitude. I say little things to myself, love, gratitude, focus on good. So I love, gratitude, focus on good. Because fear and jealousy and anger cannot exist in the presence of love and gratitude. So it's learning the tools. It's not like I had a friggin' lobotomy and my brain's just happy all the time. I've had to learn the tools, but we know through neuroplasticity, we know that you can change the brain.
Yeah.
We know that you can strengthen the good pathways and weaken the shitty ones. So 2 years of doing that, and I'm happier more of the time. And because I started to get happier and more optimistic and better, I thought, I want to help others do this. And that's why I created the Jowett method.
Yeah.
And I love it, mate. 7 a.m. each day I coach live. We've probably got 100 people on the live each time, and I'm growing that slowly but surely. But these days I don't want to go whooshka, overnight success. Now I'm thinking, where can I be when I'm 45? Where can I be when I'm 50? The old Geoff Rose, like, where can I be next week? Yeah. Mate, no good.
Yeah. At the Pod Hub.
At the Pod Hub, yes. Very grateful to be here.
So what do you, when you're saying about neuroelasticity, you've got a lot of education around your mindset.
Sure.
Where do you get that mindset?
Well, I read heaps. I read heaps of science books
and what are you reading? What type of things are you reading?
Martin Seligman is kind of the leader in the happiness movement. He's written Learned Optimism. He's written a bunch of books. Seligman. I read a lot of books on Buddhism.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. I think, mate, Buddha, 2,600 years ago. I tell you the two people who nailed it: Lao Tzu.
Lao Tzu.
And Buddha.
Okay.
The Tao, and they were both, 2,500 years ago. So people go, what's the best book I should read? We'll start with the Tao Te Ching.
Okay.
By Lao Tzu, 2,500 years ago. I get the audio book, 1 hour. I think it's like 82 lessons in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 2,500 years ago, he wrote the Tao Te Ching, the way. I think it stands for the way to live or the way to be or something like that. Lao Tzu and Buddha with all his principles on non-attachment, acceptance, most of the stuff that really people are coming out with now and doing TED Talks on, pretty sure Buddha and Lao Tzu talked about it 2,500 years ago. And that's actually true. So it's nothing new under the sun. We just live in crazy times. 2018, there's a million social media platforms. There's the world got faster, right? But our brains didn't.
Donald Trump's president of the United States.
Mate,
I don't even know who our Prime Minister is.
No, you know what? I do, but not only. I only
just
right. ScoMo. ScoMo. The ScoMo. But isn't it the ScoMo? Like it's got hashtag ScoMo. But that's funny in itself. But what's funny about every other week the Aussie Prime Minister gets punted.
Gets punted, exactly right. But what about you coming back?
Yeah.
All the time. What are you telling yourself when you're down and out, when you've gone through that time of struggle and stress, and then you come back again? Well, because a lot of people would be interested in that. I think depression, anxiety, especially in men, 50%. 50% of people. Look, one in six males suffer from some severe depression. I think probably more.
Yeah, but here's what I reckon. It's a great question. Look, when I've been really successful. Like we started Vision Personal Training in 1999 and it was purpose driven. one-on-one personal training, deliver a great service. We started at Carrying Bar and I loved it. I eat, sleep, breathe, vision PT for 5 or 6 years. Off we went. Same thing with body trim in 2007. Bang, stratosphere. But then I got bored.
Oh, really?
I get bored. So, and I lose, and the ego took over. So look at me, look what ego and status and a bit of fame, tiny bit of fame and profile, and but I was the biggest wanker in town. Like it just, but so you got to be better as you get older. It's awareness. I do a keynote on awareness and ownership. So people want to change their life. What are the two things? Awareness and ownership. So I've got a lot of awareness now. And you got to own your mistakes. You know, I say, here's what I know about success and failure. Pretty sure you were there for all of it. So I used to celebrate the wins and go, look at me, killing it. And then there'd be a fuck up and I'd be pointing fingers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I think we all do as young men and women.
Yeah.
When you're killing it, mate, when BRW are knocking on the door for the, you know, the fast 100, you know, you're high-fiving yourself. Yeah. When the administrators come in and it goes to shit, you fucking blame the other bloke. Yeah. No, you played a big part in all of it, Geoff Jowett. You played a real big part, mate. So you got to own all of it. Own the fuck-ups. Own the... And in doing that, now I'm 42, there's freedom. So I'm not trying to... And going bust, and the medical thing I did was a mistake. We got slaughtered by Channel 9 News. You got to own that. We did not run it well. Yeah. We did not, not anyone, we did not run it well. Yeah. And, mate, as a result of that, it come under a lot of scrutiny by medical lobbyists and we got hammered, and rightly so, and I was the face of it, and I reckon it was the best thing that ever happened to me. Mate, I got dragged into the Healthcare Complaints Commission. Fucking hell, that was full on. Really? Mate, it was full on. Oh, fucking hell. Mate, to make it worse, but it was the best thing that ever happened to me because I am never doing anything that's not 100% in my lane. I'm not a doctor. You know, and I got in there and I said, but, you know, I had doctors. I had a medical director and 7 different doctors. They said, but you're not a doctor. And people bought that product because of your profile. And I thought, you know what, fair enough. Fair enough. 3 hours later, to make matters worse, you got to laugh, right? My fucking lawyer had food poisoning. Oh, no. So I'm there trying to shit. I'm stressed and he's curled over almost in the fetal position. No. He's buckled with the food poisoning. And everything that could go wrong did go wrong, but they were very, very good. Those people are there. They were very professional. And they said, look, you've done a lot of good stuff. Just do what you're good at. You're not a doctor. I said, you know what? You're right. And I made the mistakes. But you see, I'm not sitting there going, they were wrong and I was right. And no. I fucked up. I made a mistake. It was a mistake to do that business. Yeah. And I paid the price. And I'm grateful for that lesson. I'm grateful for that experience. And that's how you grow your life. What most people do is go, I was unlucky there. Were you, though? Were you? Or maybe that was the lesson you needed. Yeah. But when you lose all your dough or maybe a relationship breaks down, maybe it's sad or maybe it's the lesson that you need. Like I believe, without getting too spiritual, we're here for this human experience for a period of time, and I believe we're here to learn. Yeah, I believe we're here to learn. Now, I'm not into man-made religion, but I definitely think this is not the whole show. Yeah, I don't think this meat carcass that we're in, this ain't all there is. We live in an infinite universe, for Christ's sake. Like we don't. There's heaps going on that we don't see. I reckon we're here to learn and be taught lessons that maybe we didn't learn the last time. Yeah. Now take that, take from that what you will. But so we're here to learn and grow and become better. But what a lot of us do is we just play the blame game and we don't learn. And we stay in victim mode. We're a victim and it's your fault. Victim, NLP below the line. You've got to be above the line. Hero, not victim. Yeah. That's one of the things I coach in the Jowett method. Like, if people are obese, they're medicating with food. If people are an alcoholic, they're medicating with alcohol. Heroin, they're medicating with heroin. Where's the pain? Where's the root cause? What's happened in your life that you haven't addressed, you haven't forgiven others, you haven't forgiven yourself? This is the critical nucleus of the Jowett method, working out where the pain's coming from. Like people who binge eat, binge drink, binge drug, binge gamble, binge smoke, they're medicating pain. Where's the pain coming from?
Sometimes all of them.
Sometimes all of them. Yeah. So they're medicating. And until you understand the root cause of your pain, you're never going to be able to break through. It doesn't matter what freaking diet you do or gym you do or F45, F25, F11. Who gives a rat's ass? None of that's treating root cause.
Yeah.
The latest fitness model, the latest app, the latest whatever. No, root cause. I teach forgiveness letters. You write a forgiveness letter to yourself. And that's hard. You forgive yourself for all your fuck-ups. You're human. We make mistakes. Stop whipping yourself. A lot of I have a few one-on-one clients that I mentor, and some of them battle addiction. I say, put the whip away. Put the whip away. It's part of the human condition, right? So you've got to forgive yourself. Write a forgiveness letter and burn it. Then write a forgiveness letter to everybody else who you think wrongs you. Don't do it for them. Do it for you.
Yeah.
Write a letter of forgiveness. I don't really have any resentments or animosity. Anyone could walk through that door now, truthfully, every ex-girlfriend, every ex-business partner, and I'd be happy to see them.
Yeah.
3 years ago, not the case. You got to have love, mate. It's love. You got to. I know I sound like the Beatles here, but from a bloke who I was full of fear, full of fear of it. And the funny thing about fear is, you generally get what you're most fearful of. So
really?
So I was like fear of losing my status or losing my money or losing my this and all of that happened.
Really?
And and I needed it.
So you needed
Sometimes the thing you fear the most is the thing you need the most, right?
Yeah.
It's fascinating. That's interesting. It is. The thing we fear, often it's the lesson that we need. Now, mate, as I said the other week, I said, if someone had said at 41 or 42, I'd be living by myself, I'd be single, I'd be renting a one-bedroom apartment with 2 dogs, and, I'd be like, fucking hell, what happened there? What happened there? But I'm happier than I've ever been. Yeah. You don't need heaps.
Yeah.
My success markers are different now. They're built around contribution, purpose, meaning. They're not built around status and significance.
So there's a lot of different coaches that are, like Tony Robbins teaches contribution. I know that other mentors as well. Do you follow those guys as well, or do you find that the Jowett method is a bundle of all your experiences, or is it just you?
Tony Robbins, awesome. DeMartini, they're all singing from the same songbook. It's all Buddhism. It's all Lao Tzu. It's all of the early. We're going. It's going back thousands of years. Like whether you study the Bible or Buddhism or the Tao Te Ching, it's all the same.
Yeah.
So this is the funny thing, like whether people are religious or not, doesn't matter. Like Jesus Christ lived. I don't know whether he was the son of God or not. I don't really care. But he did some pretty cool shit. He wrote, his principles were gold. Buddhist principles, gold. Lao Tzu, gold. That's where most of it comes from. Tony Robbins is awesome, but he's also 6'8" with a massive personality. Yeah. So he can put a little bit of a spin on it, run across some coals, and very marketable. You know, but to think about it, if Tony Robbins lived 3,000 years ago, they'd say he was 10 foot tall, and he could fly. Like, could you imagine the yarns they'd spin?
Yeah, exactly.
He was 7 foot tall, and he fire bolts coming out his backside. Like who knows what the yarns would be about Tony Robbins back then. But again, very good content. DeMartini, very good. The person who I think's the best of them all, he passed away recently, is Wayne Dyer.
Did he pass away, did he?
Passed away, yeah. Wayne Dyer, amazing. Because he was a lot more spiritual. And I love Wayne Dyer. I can see clearly now. If the listeners have not read or heard I Can See Clearly Now, do yourself a favour. Listen to it. It's brilliant. His life. I can see clearly now why that happened in my life. Like, it's a great book. And he actually wrote a book on the Tao Te Ching by Lao Tzu. He actually dissected the book.
Oh, really?
Yeah. With his interpretation of each chapter. Like, it's gold. It's all that stuff. Like, there's nothing new under the sun. The frustrating thing in self-help is you get all these wankers come out with the latest and greatest. Mate, nothing. Come on, calm down.
Yeah.
It's not your stuff. Tony Robbins would be the first to say that Jim Rohn was his mentor.
Yeah.
And Jim Rohn read Napoleon Hill. And Napoleon Hill did, like, come on.
Yeah.
We've been around here at the planet for a long time. No one's reinventing anything. And then you get these people like Abraham Hicks, and good on her, but she's channels.
So what's your thoughts on that then, the channel?
Well, channel stuff? Mate, I don't know, from some other universe or something. But I will say this. It's the message, not the messenger, right? So her content's perfect. Now, whether that's coming from her or Abraham or whatever the channeling from some other being or source. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. But the message is on point. So whether that's her or whether that's channeling from someone else, I don't really give a rat's ass because the content's gold.
The content's gold.
I don't care where the content, it's all the same. So whether it's coming out of her head or she's tapping into something else, good luck to her. I don't know. I don't judge and I don't know, but the content's on point. And that's the thing, like as I said, they say that in AA, it's the message, not the messenger.
Yeah, something struck with me then when you were saying that you got to take responsibility and own it. I learned that valuable lesson because I had a partner for like 5.5 years, and she walked in one day and broke up me. So I held a lot of blame on her for many, many years. And then went and did this workshop, and then they said, okay, pick an experience in your life, face someone, A, B, partner, so me and you facing each other. And they said, okay, pick an experience that was very negative, and talk to that person from a point of view that it was their fault. So I'd just be sitting there, I'm like, why'd you break up with me, blah, blah, all this sort of stuff, right? And then they said, stop, they give you a minute, and they go, now talk from a point of view that was your responsibility.
That's right.
Happened. And I was just sat there just thinking, shit, I just realised how much of that, it all come flooding back to me, how much it was my responsibility as much as it was hers, even though I thought she just walked in one day and broke up, so it's interesting to say from a point of view that you've got to take responsibility for your own actions.
Absolutely.
And responsibility.
And you've got to come back to that place of love. Like I look at when the body trim business sort of went down the toilet, I tended to blame the other bloke. Not his fault. We had a great 5 years together, and then we needed to go our separate ways, and we didn't. It's not his fault any more than it is mine. It was the elephant in the room. We drifted apart.
Yeah.
He's a great bloke. We get on well. I had some of the best times of my life with him at Body Trim. We had the best laughs. We had amazing success. We built one of the biggest weight loss brands ever in Australian history in record time. Like, it was amazing. There's nothing but gratitude for that and the lessons. But and it's all ego and fear. The default for most people, blame the other bloke.
Yeah.
No, own your part in it. And you're right with the relationships. I look back at, my relationships, and I've got, I wouldn't say guilt and shame, but, you've got to be careful not to whip yourself too much. But I see my mistakes, and I definitely, I'm not proud of the way I've acted at times. Very selfish. That's why I don't drink anymore.
Is that why you don't drink full stop?
No, mate. 2 years under my belt now, sober, and did a fair bit of AA. And alcohol's poison for me. I become selfish. Ego goes through the roof.
Yeah.
I make poor choices. I'm just not as good a person. I don't know if anyone's a better person drinking.
Yeah.
But, when I was young, sure, have a wine or two at night, take the edge off, but I can't do that anymore, mate. I'll have 20.
Yeah, I'm the same.
I'll see you later. One's too many, 20's not enough. So,
yeah, exactly right.
But then awareness.
Yeah.
I'm aware. I'm a binge drinking alcoholic. So if I start, there's a good chance I won't stop and I'll black out.
Yeah.
And most people don't black out. That's not normal. I did rehab in the US. Turns out you black out. A normal person, a non-alcoholic, blacks out like 3 times in their life.
Oh, wow. And you're blacking out every day?
Well, not every day, probably twice a week.
Shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it turns out that's not normal.
Yeah. That's it.
So don't drink.
Don't drink.
Yeah.
I like that concept. One's too many. No, what is it? What is
One's too many, 20's not enough. 30's not enough. 40's not enough.
Yeah, it's never enough, is it?
No.
What I find fascinating about you, right, and I'm not blowing smoke up your ass, but the fact that you've gone from Vision, you start a Vision. Yep. It's a well-known brand through Australia. Then you go start Body Trim, well-known brand. And then you're doing Jowett method, and it's in a years it's successful. Do you simplify things when you're running a business when you first start, or do you just know how to make complicated things simple? How do you know what to do? Like even from this pod hub right now, this is like just setting it all up is just been a task in itself. Now you got to get it out there, and you want people to come on as guests, and I'm thankful for you coming here and doing that. So how do you make things look so easy and build a brand? Do you have some method to your madness in some way, or is it some simplicity that you follow in business that you?
Sure. Well, there's when it's worked, when it's gone really well, Vision Body Trim, the Jowett method, I've been really aligned with my purpose and values. So that's like the afterburner. When you're aligned with your purpose and values, you've got the extra spring in your step. It's like the universe conspires to help you at that point. You network better, you sleep better, you work better, you're everything better because you're motivated, you're on purpose, true north.
So what is your purpose, if you don't mind?
I genuinely love helping people. I think I've always, Vision was fitness and weight loss, Body Trim was weight loss, and now the Jowett method's mindset and weight loss. So I like getting people to believe in themselves. That gives me I feel like I've got purpose I feel like there's a reason I'm here then. I never really, I was engaged, but other than that, I never had big dreams to get married and have my own family. I'm a bit different, I think, and maybe one day, and Amy, my ex, is a beautiful, beautiful human being, and I was blessed to have that time with her, but I never dreamt when I was young of family and kids and whatnot. I kind of I like people at large. I like, and I just talk to the bloke down the street. I make friends really quickly. I just like people in that aspect versus like one or two people. I like more everyone. It's I find it more interesting, I guess, and. Helping put people back together, helping them believe in themselves again, like lighting the spark in other people. That's when I've been at my best with Vision, with the trainers at Vision. And a lot of the trainers at Vision have gone on to build multi-million-dollar businesses themselves.
Really?
Yeah, like out of about 10 trainers in the early days, like 6 or 7 of them built empires. Ben Lucas has got Flow, Mark Kaplan's got Tribe, Luke Isterman started F45. Mate Ben Samet, there's like about 8 of them, Kim Beach, they've all gone on to build multi-million-dollar businesses because I think they are in this incubator of possibilities. I think they sat around at Monday at the staff meeting and they thought, well, if these two blokes can do it, surely we can as well. I think that was, I like seeing other people win.
Yeah.
I don't know, I get a kick out of it, and if I can play a role in that, it really brings me joy. And so I guess now with the Jowett method, to an answer to your question, what's the formula? You've got to do what you love. You've got to do what lights you up, and you've got to play to your strengths. So right now, I'm a good speaker, motivator, coach. So that's all I do. I speak, I motivate, I coach. I do it basically 2 ways. My private members group, they pay $70 a month and they get coached twice a day, thejowettmethod.com. And I do keynote speaking. Tomorrow I'm out the back of Singleton at Glencore. They're a big mining company and they booked me for a month out there to speak to, I think they've got 1,200 staff out the back of Singleton in one of their mines, open cut coal mine. Awesome. Really good, genuine people, and I speak to 300 of them at a time.
Wow.
Each crew. So I've done 2, tomorrow's crew 3, and then the week after next crew 4. I speak about mindset and resilience and goal setting and life and addiction. And again, I walk away, it gives me purpose. It gives me a reason to get up in the morning. You need a reason to get up in the morning. If your reason is just to make money, it's not a good enough reason. It's got to have more meat to it than that. And when I lost that meaning, I was lost. I might have been on TV, but I was lost. I was an F-grade celebrity at best with no purpose. I'd lost my purpose. Now I get up early, I get in the car, I drive to Singleton, I'll be at Macca's friggin' Gosford at 6 o'clock for a black coffee and maybe a cheeky sausage and egg McMuffin. How good are they? The best.
Only one?
Mate. Hash brown or 2. I love them. They're the best.
Yeah.
But it's something you feel alive because you got purpose. Black coffee, halfway point, out there by 7:30, speak at 8. Back, ride horses in the afternoon. It's a good little life. I'm happy with a good little life of meaning.
Yeah.
I don't want the big life and the big, I want it to be the show pony years ago. It was empty. I had the cars and the watches and all the bullshit and the hangers on. Frickin' hell. Empty. But
now you've got less and you feel more.
I've got less and I've got heaps more. I drive a go-get, for Christ's sake. I've rented the go-gets, mate. I don't even own a car. I wander around in a go-get. Does the job. I use the app. I book the car the day before and off I go. Beautiful. Happy days. I used to fly first class and, compare myself to everyone like a dickhead. Now I fly up the back and I have the best chats with just knockabout Aussies like me. I enjoy it more.
Yeah.
because they're real.
Yeah.
So it's nothing wrong with making dough and flying up the front, but it won't make you happy.
Yeah, exactly.
If you think the day you fly business or first you're going to be happy, I've got news for you. Happiness is an inside job, and it's now, never when. We have this disease of when or more. We think when I get there, I'll be happy. No, happy now. It's like I've got 220 members in the Jowett method. The old Geoff would be like, when I got 1,000, it'll be good. No, it's perfect now. I've got 220 people who believe in me to pay $70 a month to mentor them. I'm the luckiest fucking bloke in the world. Yeah. Perfect now. Yeah. Not when. Life is a summitless mountain.
When you get to the 1,000, it'll just be an addition to your happiness, really. Well,
if you want. I don't reckon it shouldn't be. Now you should be happy enough. Like, it's an inside job. It'll be great. I can do more. My dream then is to have a small little farm with half a dozen horses, and members can come and stay.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's the dream. They can come and stay for free because they're members. That's the dream. Well, so I want to put back in, not buy a frick. What am I going to do? Float around on the harbour on a boat, pull me dick like everyone else? Doesn't interest me. But imagine I had a farm with horses and people can come and stay. Beautiful, beautiful. They can stay for free. Because at 1,000 members, I've got enough money to do something like that, and I can sow back in and put back in and grow people. When I'm growing people, I'm happy. When I'm focusing on me, I'm not.
So that, what you just said then, the farm, you've given back to your members, that's like you've got a sense of visualization with that.
Yeah, big time. And I can see it.
You can see it.
Yeah, I can see it.
Could you see that with everything that you've done?
Yep. Yeah, I could actually. It was funny, scary statistic. When we started Vision Personal Training, we wanted 50 studios. Guess how many studios there are?
Like, 50. Is it 50?
Yeah. When I started Body Trim, I wanted 1 million people to buy it. 1 million people bought it.
Really?
So whether it's the law of attraction, whether it's visualization, I don't know, but it's scary accurate. And you read these books about the bloke who dreamed about the Ferrari, and he had the picture of the Ferrari on his freaking fridge, and it turns out this story is quite famous, and it turns out the second-hand Ferrari that he bought from old mate down the street was actually that car in the photo.
Yeah. Wow.
Not that model, that exact car. That shit, I don't know how it works. Stories like that are everywhere. You hear about these things. So I don't consciously practice visualization, but you make a very good point that when I see things really clearly, they generally happen. But when you can't see them clearly, the universe doesn't know what you want.
And what about in between though? Like, does this visualization for your farm, did that just come as soon as you got the members?
No,
when did that come?
Well, that come out of, I love the horses. And I spent a lot of time at Glenworth Valley up near Gosford, riding horses up there this year. And I think I just love the idea, the tribe. See what happened? It's been organic. So I've got the tribe, quite a few ladies and gentlemen in the tribe own farms with horses. So I think that just got me thinking, wouldn't that be good? Wouldn't that be good? It'd be nice to have a little apartment around here and have a farm. But I don't want the farm so I can sit there by myself. I want the members to come and stay, and we cook barbecues and breakfasts and we hang out in connection. Yeah. Connection kills addiction. So I want to, bring people in and just show them love and help them to really find their path and be part of something. Something that believes in them and grows and heals them. That's what... That's a life that matters. That's, as Simon Sinek says, start with why, the famous book, the TED Talk, Start With Why. That's my why, like putting people back together, giving them meaning. It's not like, because I'm not back together. We're all, no one's as good as they look, but we're all much better than we think. Yeah. So you look at the bloke down the street and you go, he's killing it. He's not. He just makes out that he is. He's got the same doubts and fears as you, right? So no one's as good as they look, but we're all much better than we think, and I just want to expose that. Trouble is, we're all paralysed by doubts and fears because we look at old mate down the road thinking that he's killing it. He's not. He's just having a go. Yeah. My 5 steps to success are: number 1, fail. Number 2, get up. Number 3, learn, then grow, then change. Fail, get up, learn, grow, change. Like, what's the number 1 step in success, fail. Because you've got to fail. You're starting this podcast, you're going to fail a bit. Jowett method, fail a bit. You know, I've had a few massive wins in business. I've had a ton of fuck-ups too. And anyone who says otherwise, they're telling porky pies. It's not reality-based. No one's got the Midas touch. Even Elon Musk's come under scrutiny lately. Like, everyone. But the average people, they'll just go, oh, look at him, he fucked up. Paralysed by their own fears. You got to fuck up to win. You got to make blunders to win. You got to fail to learn. How do you learn? But you don't learn in the grandstand. You learn in the arena. You got to get in the arena. It's not a spectator sport. So what brings me? There's that famous quote: "Don't ask what the world needs. Ask what brings you to life." Because what the world needs are people who've been brought to life. So I don't want to do things that bring me to life, that light me up. Doing supplements and protein bars doesn't light me up. Coaching people does. Motivating people, mindset, speaking, mentoring, coaching, tribes. Tribes light me up because they're there for you. You know, I've got this buddy system in the Jowett method where people buddy up and they've got a buddy. And, you know, we've got state tribes within the bigger tribe, and people buddy up and they go to walk and talks, and it's beautiful. And if you're having a bad day, people go, tribe on it, give me a kick up the bum, I'm having a tough day. Bang, 50 people give, you know, come on, Sally, you'll be right, let's go, boom, boom. Beautiful.
That's awesome.
I love that. That is my passion and purpose and mission and meaning, and it's all rolled into one. And if I can pay the rent, and this is the reset. If you listen to this right now and you can pay the rent and put food on the table, your life's perfect.
Top 3% of wealthiest people.
That's right.
Isn't it?
People need to just actually digest that, though. Because they just go, yeah. No, it's not yeah. If you can pay the rent and you can put food on the table, you got a little dog or I've got 2 little dogs, William and Harry, they're the best.
I bought a dog, me and my missus bought a dog after we had a conversation.
Yeah.
You said that dogs are our spirit animals, and that just hit home to me. And it hit home, and I'm thinking, shit, I want to get a dog again. We've got a little Australian Shepherd.
Good.
Thought it was an Aussie dog, and I'm like very patriotic, thinking Aussie Shepherd, Australian Shepherd. They're American.
Well.
It doesn't matter. Love
dogs,
them.
and something about that as well with animals is I've got a famous lesson, you know, I say put the stick down, and what that means is, like, humans, we're the only species, adult humans, that live in the past and the future.
Yeah.
Like, everyone's got their head in yesterday and last week and the fuck-ups of 5 years ago and what might happen tomorrow.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, what's your dog's name?
Bailey.
Bailey's not sitting at home analysing what happened at the park yesterday. He's not sitting at home going, oh, Liam pinched me ball, that's bullshit, it was my ball, and this happened. No. He's present. And that's Buddhism again. That's Lao Tzu again. That's Eckhart Tolle, the power of now again. Live in the present moment, be here now. That's Ram Dass, be here now. One of the great spiritual gurus, Ram Dass, you know, wrote a famous book, Be Here Now. You got to be here now. You got to be present in the moment. Wayne Dyer called it the working unit of your life is now.
Yeah,
it's what we do in the now, but most people aren't in the now. So dogs, cats, everyone is present. Babies, children, present. Adults, not present.
So how do we get that back?
Well, I use anchoring techniques. So I say to myself, be here now. I've got a technique, stop, lock, affirm. So I say, so if you're drifting and you've got monkey brain kicking in and you're thinking about a million things, I say to myself, stop, lock in the present, lock in your surroundings. So how do you ground yourself here? I look at my surroundings. Stop, lock, affirm. And affirm, affirmation, stop, lock, affirmations. I am the voice, I am the voice, I am the voice. To bring me back to now, not the monkey brain. In the past, in the future, in the past, in the future. We've got to be here. So we're not as effective, efficient, focused if we're up in our head. We've got to get out of our head and be present. So I use those different grounding techniques. Brad Fittler did that with the Blues, the New South Wales Blues.
What did he do?
He taught them meditation and grounding exercises to get them in the present moment. They went out and won the friggin' Origin.
Yeah.
He stripped them of ego. He taught them to get away from ego and be present. And they went and blitzed it. It's gold.
Yeah. That's funny from Freddie as well.
Freddie,
I didn't think he was like I didn't know he was into meditation and mindfulness because he comes across a cheeky cheeky guy.
Well, he's good mates with a mate of mine, Ben Lucas, up there at they go to Flow Athletic and they do yoga. And then another mate of mine who's into meditation, Freddie, goes to meditation with Andrew, and he's quite into all that stuff. And he's I think mate, it's the path. Yeah. Andrew Johns is mad on yoga and whatnot. His partner Kate is the head yoga instructor at Flow Athletic.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So Joey's mad into it. Is up there at Flow.
Is that one in Oxford?
Paddington Street.
Yeah. I went to get a job up there at Flow Athletic a couple of years ago.
Yeah. Killing it.
What's his name? Did you say?
Ben Lucas.
Ben Lucas.
He was a Vision franchisor.
Was he?
Yes.
Okay.
Killing it, Benny. Killing it. Yeah. Going incredibly well. Very, very good man. But again, Joey Johns, Freddie Fitler, like that, mate, that meditation, yoga, like this is the path. The anger and fear gotta go. You know, live in the present moment. Be here now. Read the books. Work on you. That's where happiness is not when you pick up the Ferrari.
Yeah.
You don't make your life about stuff.
You're gonna leave the stuff behind anyway, aren't you?
You're going to leave it behind. And the good news is no one gives a rat's ass what car you drive. No one gives a rat's ass. No one cares.
Everyone's focusing on their own
stuff.
They're not focusing on yours.
Of course. And you think, I'm going to be a rap when I buy that brand new suit. And there's nothing wrong with nice stuff. But don't make it about stuff, and don't think you're going to be happy when you get more stuff.
Yeah, it's interesting. A lot of life lessons there.
Mate, there's plenty of stuff, buddy. I've lived on 42 going on 400. But, because I've had more hits than Elvis and gone bust 2 or 3 times. There's plenty of climbs and plenty of spills, and each time you learn more about yourself. But for me, mate, I've got such a healthy respect now of money and ego and where I am, and not making the same blunders again. I haven't got another big fuck up in me. Not another big one. No. I've got to take it slow, ride the horses, walk the dogs, stay grateful, stay grounded, do the work each day on myself, and just do what I'm good at, what I love. Don't partner up with other people. I don't want any more business partners. Not their fault. I just want to do my own thing.
Yeah.
And it might be the best idea in the world, and no. Don't care.
Yeah.
Anxiety doesn't interest me anymore. I'm a naturally anxious person. Mum died at 54 of bowel cancer quite suddenly. Anxious.
You're always anxious.
Always quite an anxious person. And so I don't want that, mate. I want a simple life. If I can have some horses down the track, I just love being around them. Dogs and horses. I'd get a few goats and a few sheep, and mate, done. Tick the box.
Yeah.
Simple. And mate, if we kicked a massive goal with the Jowett method, who knows, I might set up, maybe have some sort of hobby farm and people can come and ride horses. Like, beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. But they're simple.
Yeah.
Mate, I don't need the brand new black Range Rover like everyone else. Give me an old Toyota Land Cruiser.
Yeah.
Mate, I'll save 200 grand on the frigging car.
Yeah.
If I you save 200 grand there, 30 grand on the watch. Like I'd save about 300 grand a year just not buying all the flash stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't need the flash stuff. Give me the old car with I don't even need a watch because, mate, the phone tells me the time.
Phone does everything these
7:02. I know exactly what time it is. Apple tells me. I don't need. You don't need as much as you think. My shop, a pair of Converse cost me $90. That'll do. I don't need 50 pairs of shoes. Like when you minimalise and simplify, you shave a lot off the bottom line. You don't need a whole heap. And look, it's basic principles. It's basic stuff. But I was at the top end of town, and I wasn't that happy. And you're eating out, spending $400 a night on dinners.
What's the point?
What's the point, mate? Like I just keep it real simple now. Simple life, best life. Simple life, best life. If I'm really lucky and things go really well in business, it doesn't mean I need to eat out every night.
Yeah.
Why?
What's the point?
There's no point. And you keep it real simple.
Can I just ask another question?
Please.
Not too many more questions because I know it's 7 o'clock on a Tuesday night.
Good, yeah.
You know how you're doing speaking gigs and you're doing a couple of different things. How do you know not to extend yourself, and how do you get those little extra things that fill you with purpose?
Great. So for me, what do I love? I love mindset coaching, helping people be better, helping people find their path. So the speaking thing for me, that's really all I do. I speak on camera and I speak on stage. That's it. So it's just that. And one happens to be a subscription model business. And I guess the other one is, pay per performance, speaking, keynotes. That's it, really. Anything other than that, like even the software platforms that we use and all of the back end stuff, when I get a little bit bigger, hopefully I can have other people take care of that for me. I'm still very hands-on with everything at the moment, but I've got a lovely lady in Victoria, Louise, who helps me with admin in the Jowett method. She's a semi-retired school teacher. She helps me and she helps put together a lot of my documentation and administration. She's been amazing, and she lost weight on body trim and the Jowett method. And the people in my inner circle are generally members who help me. They believe in the cause, the mission. So I just, it's got to be in that, I go narrow and deep in that corridor. So I speak, coach, mentor. That's it.
But you don't have like a manager or a PR agent. You don't have
nothing.
Nothing,
mate. Nothing.
You get it all yourself.
Well, the speaking gigs are word of mouth. Okay. So it's people like the Glencore, one of the lovely ladies in my tribe. She lost heaps of weight. Her husband worked at Glencore. He told a bloke who ran the training, who then called me, and it's all word of mouth. I don't do heaps of speaking. I might get 1 gig a month. I'd love to get 1 gig a week. That'd be the dream.
Yeah.
But, it's probably 1 gig a fortnight, 1 gig a month. I'd be love to get I've got 1 a week at the moment, but that's not all the time.
Yeah.
But it's word of mouth. And hopefully, if I do a good job, it spreads.
Yeah.
And if I turn up and I deliver and I add value, they tell people and I get more. Do I have an agent or a bureau? Or no, nothing. Nothing, mate. Nothing. No one's been overly interested to pick me up, so I just do my own thing, and that's okay. Perfect.
And marketing and stuff like that, you just do your own marketing and that, or
mate? Well, I'll give a plug to these young fellas at Growth Marketing, Blake and Simon. They do my Facebook ads, and they're very good. Yeah. Blake and Simon at Growth Marketing Systems, but they're the only. I do a little bit of Facebook advertising now with the Jowett method. Other than that, it's all word of mouth. I do a lot of free content on Facebook. So about the first 150 members just joined through Facebook videos, just free content. That was it. That's all. I do a little bit of Facebook advertising now with the lads at GMS, and that's all I do. And the rest, just word of mouth, and try and just be a good human and be positive and motivated, and not just motivated, but just try and do some good stuff in the world, and it'll spread. But I'm not trying to get rich quick anymore. I'm not trying to be the man and have the big business. That doesn't interest me. I like to get up, coach, walk the dogs, have a coffee, do a bit of work, walk the dogs, ride a horse, do a bit of work, go to bed, repeat.
Yeah. Where do you ride these horses then?
Wherever I can. But Centennial Stables, I'm at Budapest Riding School.
Okay.
And that's another plug. I love him down there. This Laszlo, he's 70 years old. You'd think he was 50. And he's coached a few Olympians. He went to the Olympics for Hungary in fencing.
Oh, wow.
And also pentathlon, which is fencing and show jumping and a few other things. Anyway, so he coaches me a bit, and I ride a few days a week with him and by myself down there. And, mate, it's great. He's brilliant with the horses. He's got a real mate. He's got a big heart.
Yeah,
he's very firm. He gets up me. Sometimes he gives me.
That's what you want, though.
It's good.
You want that healthy.
Pushes me. To go, and it's good. Budapest is great. 5 minutes from my house, and they're really good there because we ride out in Centennial Park. I don't really like riding in the indoor arena. They're horses.
Yeah,
get them out. Get them going. It's good. So. Mate, that's me 3 or 4 days a week down there, Centennial Stables at Budapest with Sonal and Laszlo and a bunch of the young kids down there. There's kids that are 8 or 9 jumping and doing it. It's great. Just you're alive. It's better than a bottle of bourbon.
Yeah, exactly right.
Orders of magnitude better. You're alive.
Yeah.
I'd rather be addicted to horses than coke and booze.
Yeah, exactly right. Better addiction.
Much better.
Thank you so much, mate. Well, let's give your business a plug again. So geoffjowett.com. Is it jowettmethod.com?
There's 2 things. There's geoffjowett.com and there is thejowettmethod.com. And if you want to find me on Instagram, at thegeoffjowett, at thegeoffjowett, thejowettmethod.com. If you want to sort of really work on your mindset training to change your life and lose a bit of weight, check out thejowettmethod.com. I offer everybody a 30-day money-back guarantee, $70 a month, but, I don't have the energy to debate people. If they don't love it, I just press refund.
Yeah.
No harm, no foul.
Yeah.
But let me take the risk. And if you love it, stay. If you don't, I wish you all the best.
Yeah.
Grateful for the time with you. It's lovely to be
here. Awesome.
Here.
Thanks you so much for your time.
You're a good man.
You
Cheers,
too,
buddy.
mate. Cheers,
Thanks,
buddy.
brother.